Leos, what is going on? Welcome to your Pisces season Tarotscope. As per usual, Leos, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I had like a small break in there for a second because I was hearing so loudly the sound of a racetrack, like these race cars, and this person has this helmet. They're in this really powerful, really fast race car, and they're so focused. It's like this laser precision. I'm like, this is where I need to go. This is where I need to be. I'm not focused on anyone or anything else. So there might be this high stakes, really fast energy that you feel like you're moving into or currently processing, but you're very focused, very determined. And part of it almost seems like you've been going around in circles and circles and circles, and you're like, I'm almost done the race. Or part of you, if some of you are Leos with dominant Aquarius energy in your natal chart, part of it is like you're done with the rat race. You're done with like this. You're like, actually, I found a way out of the matrix. I want to just break free from this race and just like hit this off ramp and barrel roll out of this speedway to then know that I can move forward with ease and not be stuck in this loop de loop. So for some of you, it's like you're almost done with the race. Some of you are wanting to go faster and win or like get a new personal best. And some of you, I believe, and again, take this if it resonates, you're just ready to completely get out of this rat race situation. You're like, I don't even need to win. I've already won personally. I already know I'm amazing. So now I'm going to move forward with my life knowing that I've acquired the skill set, the knowledge, the mindset in this kind of arena, this racetrack, to go further. And so some of you can also recognize where you've acquired more speed, more finesse, more mastery in your life, because then that will help you believe in yourself, being like, I don't need to keep doing these level of races. My car is great. In this kind of channeled analogy, the car seems to be connected to your body. And so your body might feel like the strongest it's ever been, or you're wanting to obtain more power. But it just kind of seems like you're done. It's like this is coming to a close. So whatever cycle that you've been moving through, you're like, this is now coming to a close for me either to get the recognition that I deserve. They're kind of showing me like champagne being sprayed everywhere and you being at the top of the podium. Or it's like, I don't even care if I win anymore. I've learned what I needed to learn. I'm going to get out of this rat race and never look back. So there might be a situation where you've had to endure and it felt like you're going in circles and circles and circles. And now you're like, great, I'm good. Congrats to the winner. For those of you that are fans of RuPaul's Drag Race, it was like the All-Star season when Ben de la Creme is like, I'm going home. I don't need to win. Good luck to the winners. And that opened up the space for then Trixie to win. But if Ben had stayed, it's almost like obviously Ben de la Creme would have won that season. So either way, it's like you're letting yourself win and take the grand prize and have champagne being sprayed everywhere because you've done the work and now the race is over. Or you're like, I don't even need to win. I got what I needed from this race and now I'm done. Yes, good. They're also showing me like wheat sheaves, which for me reminds me of Virgo, of like, what are we cultivating? Like, what are we pressing? What are we fertilizing? What are we growing? What are we getting ready for? This also might be a wink of like, come Virgo season, so give it 6 months from now, there might be this energy of rebirth, of new things to harvest, new things to do. So now that you're finishing one cycle, there might be another one where you're getting excited. You're like, by the end or near the end of 2025, I'm going to be at an even greater level where I'm going to look back at this little race and almost being like, that was so easy. Now that I look back on it comparatively to what I'm doing now. It's like those t-shirts when you see at the gym, it's like your workout is my warm-up. That almost feels like this, no matter how difficult or challenging it is currently, you're going to look back on it 6 months from now and being like, that was a breeze. Which is like very affirming that the next 6 months, it seems like what you're experiencing and wrapping up now is the trajectory, is kind of like the launch pad of this meteoric rise. Yeah, it tastes really good. It's like my tongue is tingling. It's almost like this really sweet, velvety dessert where you're like, ooh. You know when you go to those really like niche, bougie restaurants and like a Michelin star restaurant or like a really nice private restaurant, or even just like a brand new kind of like hipster restaurant, and it's this innovative dessert that you've never really heard of, or the combination of flavors, and you taste and you're like, this is one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. It feels like that. It's like what you're about to taste, what you're about to experience is going to be something you've never experienced before. Yeah, that's a vibe. And chia seeds. Sometimes these downloads are so random, but whatever. Chia seeds. For those of you who want to add a little bit extra chia seeds to your diet, I think it'd be a wise choice. Chia seeds and raspberries. So I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of dessert that's going to have chia seeds and raspberries in. If it does, that's like another wink from the universe. You're about to taste some real good things. So let's see what the tarot has to say. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles. We say like a racetrack of going in circles. The Queen of Swords and the Emperor, which is such a sexy vibe. So it's like using your voice, using your discernment, being able to say a hard yes or a hard no to understand what cycles you want to continue and what cycles you want to end. Also financially, right? So if you're feeling like I'm doing all this work, where's the coins, where's the money? That seems to be a huge collective message right now, especially with Jupiter just starting now to gain its momentum after stationing direct at the beginning of February. But there's also this notion for me, it's like we need to take up more space, Leos, which shouldn't be a hard ask from you, of this leadership and this power, right? Of like blue, red, throat, root chakra, of like, you know your worth. Even if we're going back to that racetrack analogy, either you're going to win or you're breaking free. Either way, it's like, you know you're the best. You know that you have the skill set. So it's like, why are we kind of toying around this kind of like small money, wounds, issues, fear? It's like, you're the best. You're literally people, experts in your field. The bottom card here, Leo, is the 3 of Swords reversed. So there might have been something you were going through. It's like you had a setback, a delay, a heartbreak, doubts. I mean, like the heart is very much linked to Leo here, but like a setback or things not going well that might have been a big hit to your ego, a big hit to your heart, like something you really wanted. Now it's like, oh, or maybe like you lost a couple of races and now you're like, am I going to be able to finish? Am I truly okay to move forward knowing that this car is going to provide for me and allow me to continue winning, to continue moving forward? Yes. A big thing with swords energy is the mind, is the truth, is the words that we speak. So also like potentially fine-tuning your mind and your voice to around other powerful people. And this could be in terms of podcasts, interviews, books, like acquiring that wisdom. If you need some financial assistance right now, that can also be where you're going to the best to shift your mind around finance and opportunity. But in my mind, even though I saw Leo's, is that you're coming to a place of, I was going to say succession. Is that the word though? You're coming to a place where you're going to succeed. It's going to be it's like multiple processions of success. Multiple processions of success. It's like wedding after wedding, event after event, all celebrating you. And the sun literally came through. It's been cloudy all day in Toronto. So an extra wink from the sun, your ruler, that's all working out as needed. So that is our general Tarotscope. If you want to book a one-on-one reading, you can do so on Stillwater Alchemy's website. If you want a host of spiritual and astrological resources, feel free to join the Alchemy Point, Stillwater Alchemy's online community. And if this reading resonated, feel free to share it with other people that could benefit. Thanks for watching, Leos. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.